she was ironing her hair. So I ironed my hair because she's ironing her hair. What the hell? You're like a painting, and that is the painting. It's either you're gonna love the painting or you're not gonna like the painting. It does not matter. It's still art. I always do photo shoots. I look like slay queen. I love myself so much. If you wanna lose weight, just lose weight. If you wanna gain weight, just gain weight. Make yourself happy. Do whatever makes you happy. That's all it is. Some person asked me if I was Russian while I was driving when I was 19, and I was like, nice. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Before I get to it, I just want to talk to you about this brand, Chorus Official. It's 100% Arab owned and operated. The owner is Arab and she is a fashion veteran that has been traveling the world in search for a great fabric. She has a lot of experience with globally recognized brands, and she did a great job with these hoodies, like to keep the heritage and also be trendy, like be Arab but like in a funky way. As you can see, I'm wearing my curly hair today, and I just want to say that being a curly head, I know this is so relatable to you. I know so many of you also did the same thing. I did the whole thing. I did the ironing when I was younger. I did defrisage. I did all kinds of relaxants for my hair. I had like straight up like straight hair with bangs. That some person asked me if I was Russian while I was driving when I was 19, and I was like, nice. And maybe I had to go through that to reach where I am at now. I think at 28 I started doing the CGM method, and I looked like shit for so long. I even did photo shoots with my hair being like super like burnt, you know, but I did it and I survived it, and then my curls are somehow more healthy right now. But what I want to share right now is not that. It's not that, oh my god, this GM method. It's not about that. It's about something else. Yesterday I told this guy that like, do you think I'm hot? And he was like, yeah, you know you're hot, you know, like you know this, right? Like it's like, and I was like, you know what? I've been insecure all my life, and even though I know I'm hot, I always do photo shoots. I look like slay queen. I love it, and I know I love myself so much, but somehow there's some kind of insecurity, and I think I like found the origin of it. Recently when I'm wearing my curls, I'm feeling not insecure at all, and I think it summarizes to this. Before, if someone tells me, oh my god, I love your curls, I'm like, oh, so you don't like me where I'm like straightening it? Or if someone tells me, oh, I like you when you have your straight hair on, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I feel more accepted. I feel that like, you know, like I'm more classic. I can go to weddings, I can go to like maybe like interviews for work. I'm more presentable. Like I that's how I used to feel. That was my state of mind. Like, oh, you should do that so that you can be accepted, or like not like people will look at you as if you're like not well presented if you have your curls on. I was always comparing myself to all the girls. Like I was always insecure somehow when I'm like conforming to the society, to like the expectations, to what people want me to look like. Just like validated the fact that like, oh, I need to straighten my hair to look good for people. Like I had to meet up their expectations in order to like, I don't know, be loved. That's how it made me more insecure, because I felt like I was not loved for what I am, but I'm loved to what they're expecting of me. So whenever I had my curly hair on, I'd be like, oh, I'm not loved for what I am. I'm not worthy of love. Weird thoughts, you know, like I needed to tame myself to be able to like please these people. One of my friends was a director and like an executive copywriter, and he used to always tell me like, why are you straightening your hair? Like he's one of the reasons why I started this GM method. He was like, I'm a director and we see so many actors all the time and they all look the same. They all have straight hair. Like you stand out with your curly hair. So that really empowered me to be like, yeah, maybe he's right. But I also did not believe it, because I was like, maybe he's just faking it. Now that I'm wearing my curls, I feel like this is me. Like if you're loving me with my curls, you're actually loving me. So I don't have to make everyone love me. I don't have to like fit everyone or please everyone. I just want to be me, and whomever loves me for me will stick. Does that make sense? That does not mean that I have to leave the house looking like Hagrid, because I can, you know, like my curls, if they're not like really well maintained, or if I don't like do this with my hair, it might look weird, but like just as long as I'm like looking good, I'm fine, and that is enough. I just want to say that this has been a long journey. Like it started with I was 28 when I started this journey of re-accepting my curls and re-accepting myself. And I'm now 33, and I still straighten my hair. So it's like a long journey. It does not like happen right away. And sometimes like when you start the CGM method, when you start embracing your curls, you would go back to your old patterns, and that's fine. You can relapse, you can go back there, but also you keep going. Like just because you straightened your hair for a month does not mean that you're never gonna wear your curls again. So it's like a process. Yesterday I was doing these interviews at this curated event, and I remember I was gonna straighten my hair before I go, and then I checked the artist out, and one of the artists had great afro hair, beautiful hair. And I was like, you know what? She inspired me to just like keep my curls and not straighten them, even though I had so much like deep thoughts like you should, like that's how you look good. And then when I saw her curls, my curls were like, no, we're keeping our curls, we're not taming ourselves. And then when I'm watching the videos yesterday, like when I watched the videos of yesterday, I'm like, that's so good, like that's you, like this, like that is Maya, you know, this is Maya. And if you want to attract maybe your partner will love you for you, because if they're loving you because of your fabricated self, are they really loving you, or are they loving the image that you're like you made for yourself? And it's not bad if that's what you want to do. I don't know if you watched Marvelous Miss Maisel. Like she was sleeping next to her husband, and every day in the morning she would like do all this like skin routine, the makeup, the everything, because that's how he sees her every morning. Like that's the image that he has of her, and she has to maintain that. But I would rather be my authentic self and make sure that whomever's with me is with me for me. But that does not mean that like, oh, take it or leave it. The take it or leave it mentality is really bad, because that means that I don't want to work on myself. Like my curls are not the best right now. I would rather my curls be perfect for sure. Like it does not mean that, oh, like take it or leave it, I'm gonna look like Hagrid every day and you have to accept it. No, like definitely well maintained, definitely take care of myself, but still be me, like be authentically myself. And that does not mean that I'm not gonna straighten my hair ever again. It just means that maybe I will because I feel like it, but not because I have to, not because I want to be accepted. It's because I feel like it. I feel like that's how you have like real self-confidence, when you are being yourself. This is me, like you are showing up. It's like you're an art piece, you're like a painting, and that is the painting. It's either you're gonna love the painting or you're not gonna like the painting. It does not matter, it's still art. Every person is art, is a masterpiece, is a beautiful creation of God, of the universe, of whatever. And we can like, let's celebrate it. Also, that does not mean that like you should not do any plastic surgeries to like fix whatever you don't like about yourself. Life is too short for you to look in the mirror every day and be like, oh, I wish this was different. Like if you really feel like it, and if it really helps your career, maybe it helps, maybe whatever it is, you can accept it and be like a gorgeous model who has this défaut, which is not really a défaut, which is a beauty mark. I follow so many models that have noses that are considerably like maybe like relatively bigger than other models, and I love it for them. I love that they just kept it, you know, like Barbara Streisand. I love it. But if it does not work for you, it's fine, and you can like just do it. If you want to do your upper lip, your jaw, whatever it is. But if it's stemming from insecurity, I would like tell you please to think again. I know like everything is insecurity there, because like why are you no, but like some things you just want to look good and feel good, and just like look in the mirror every day and be like, oh, this is me. It took me a long time to accept that I actually did something, and I feel that like eventually like accepting that it was good for my longer purpose with like my acting career and stuff, I accepted it. Accepting whatever decisions you've done is a great choice. Also, do not listen to people. If you want to lose weight, just lose weight. If you want to gain weight, just gain weight. Like a lot of people, I've told people, oh my god, I want to lose weight. They're like, no, why? They're just saying this because they like you as you are. I had an ex-boyfriend once. He, like my first ex-boyfriend, I remember I gained weight. So he's like, oh, you gained weight, so now you're hotter for men because they have more to grab, whatever he said. And then when I lost weight, he's like, oh, you lost weight, so now you're a model. Both ways, you're gonna be great. So do not worry about what people are gonna say. If you feel like losing weight, it's your body and it's the way you're projecting yourself. Being confident and walking confidently between people or like in life just gives you a boost, and you're gonna love yourself more. You're gonna love waking up to the image that you created with your body. And I have to mention now that like when I had my curls, like my perfect curls when I was younger and I wore it to school, I rocked that shit. I have a picture from like grade 9 that I had my perfect curls before I burnt them, and I love that picture. So it was never that I didn't like that. I liked that, you know, which is weird. Like I never did not like myself in curly hair. I always loved my curly hair, but it was always like, oh, I need to be accepted. Like it's crazy that I loved it. And I remember I went to my best friend's house. She was ironing her hair, so I ironed my hair because she's ironing her hair. What the hell? Like, I didn't even. It was not my own decision. I was like, oh, cool. Like that will make my hair straight. That's so cool. It's a whole journey, and I feel that like yeah, I wanted to share it. You will definitely see me again with straight hair, but like I feel when I'm with my curly hair, I am not insecure at all. Like I feel that this is me. It's such a like I don't know what it is. This is me. Like I was seeing the videos. I'm interviewing people yesterday with my curly hair. And I'm like, this is me. This is me, and it's so beautiful to be you. It's such a like it's so cliche, but it's beautiful. I love it. If you like this hoodie, don't forget to use Maya20 for a 20% discount on the website Chorus Official.